So we are in a business of building but not selling. The first one we have to put in our mind. It's not a selling business, it is a building. It doesn't mean that the company doesn't sell. The teamwork, we with the company, that teamwork, the synergy makes the sales. But actually, we do the building part. That's why we need to learn how to build. If somebody doesn't know how to build in this business, building people, then we end up doing it, the way how you see the orientation. The orientation says, okay, you go out there, bring two people, teach them, so you try to bring in people. If you bring somebody, convince or force, or the way how your friend she did to you, almost nag you and give you a hard time. So finally, you may even decide, okay, let me pay her and let her, keep quiet. There are people who join like that because they are almost forced and they don't have, they just want to relax or to finish this thing. But actually, when somebody joins, it shouldn't be the end of the story. It's the beginning of the story. So we need to know how to build. If we bring in people wrongly, then we can't build this business. Yes, it is like you want to build a building, but you bring some materials which are not used to build the building. So we need to know also the same thing for this business. 8 basic things that we need to do. If we do them the right way, the right time, or with the right people, then we'll get to the top. Success is guaranteed in this business. It is not a fast way to go to success, this business, but it is a sure way. That's why there are things to be done in this business. So the first block number one. I want you to take it seriously. Whether we understand it or not, the benefit, the value, it is very important that we do each step by step. If we miss one, then we can't build properly. So there is none of these 8 steps which is not important. All of them are very important. Block number 1, we call it dream. Can you imagine how come my dream is one of the building blocks of this business? It is because if I don't have a very good reason why, I can't stay in this business. The reason why we stay in this business and we get the benefit, we get the financial freedom, time freedom, and the lifestyle in it, it is because we have dreams. Otherwise, the first time you start this business, you will get the rejection and you say, okay, I was better off not doing this business, so I'll go back. So in order not to go back, if we want to persist, there must be something that gives us the zeal, the energy, the power to keep on going. And what is that? That is my dream. So dream gives us power. What is a dream first? What's a dream? Dream is a deep interest, desire that I want to be, to achieve, to do. Okay? So that I get the desired result. The desired result could be happiness, or love, or materials, or the way how you put it, success. Okay? What is success for you? If you do what, or if you gain what, if you get what, if you become what, you say that I am successful, you say that I am happy. So it depends on people. But we need to know specific, and we have to be clear with our dreams. Not a big one. Many people, when you ask them, what's your dream? We say, I want to change my life. What does change mean? Or I want improvement. What's improvement? I want a better life. What does better mean? You are already better off many people. Yes? Millions of people. We are better off now. But what do you want? As clear as the things that we do every day. For example, when you say, I want to go home. Where is my home? Exactly. And then what do? I see it in my mind. What do I do there? And when can I arrive? Which ways do I take? Etc. But now we need to also see what kind of lifestyle do I want to live in my life? What is the relation with the business? Because whenever I try to communicate people, to invite people, or to train people who are in my organization, I am doing it with the purpose of achieving my desires, my dreams. Then if we do that, then it will be very easy and success will be a guarantee. We can persist. So that is a dream and it should be very clear. When you invite somebody, for example, today you start to invite somebody, you call and people come to you and listen to the orientation and they say, you know what, you're wasting your time and don't do it. So how do you continue to the next person? Because of the dream. Your dream is bigger than that single person's rejection. But if you don't have a dream, you say that the whole world is rejecting you, and if she's not doing it with me, who else can you do it? So I will quit. So it's very important to know why am I doing it. So why is much more powerful than how. Many people, we try to know, to understand how to make money, how to grow, how to improve, but actually it is the why that will later on bring the how. So why are you here? Why do you want to do this now? Do you have any reason, or do you have any big dreams? What are your dreams? Dream lifestyle. Dream lifestyle. Life has 7 corners. The first one is family. So what's your family lifestyle? Your dream family lifestyle. Number 2 is financial. What is your dream financial lifestyle? Number 3 is social. What is your dream social lifestyle? Number 4 is spiritual. What is your dream spiritual lifestyle? Number 5 is knowledge, or we call it mental. Mentally, what is your dream mental lifestyle? What kind of knowledge do you want to have, and how do you want to develop your, what kind of time do you invest to have a better mental, a better attitude, a better knowledge, and how do you enjoy that one? Number 5. Number 6 is vision or contribution. So we have family, financial, social, spiritual, mental, vision. This is the purpose of our life. How do you want to contribute to the society? So your dream contribution lifestyle to the society. Number 7 is health or body. What is your dream health lifestyle? By the way, if we have dream lifestyles for 7 corners, you will have the happiest life in the future, starting from now. But if you don't know your dream lifestyle, family, financial, then you will end up living the way the community or the society lives. Common. You will be common. Now, don't be common. Common is not good. Average is not good. Always success and courage and happiness is in the courage zone, outside the common people. Don't be normal and don't be people. You know, normal people. Normal people means you will be born from normal mother, and you will be delivered normally. Then you will go to normal school. Then you will have normal grades, and then you will graduate normally. Then you will normally look for a job, then you will do normal business or normal job, and then you will get married to a normal guy, and then you will give birth to normal children, and then normally you get old, and then you will have a normal disease, and then you will die normally. Then normal people will get together and they will bury you. So that is the story of normal. There is no difference between your existence and your death. But if you have built your dream lifestyle, your existence, even your inexistence creates a difference in millions of people's lives. It's not just for you, because you are going to leave a legacy for millions of people. Your idea, your inspiration, there are many people who are dead, but still we quote their idea and we follow in them. Our life is influenced. Can you imagine? So we can also do the same thing. 7 areas. Now you have to list down. List down. This is an assignment. You need to do it. By the way, all the 8 blocks are activities, actions. You do it on yourself and you see the change by feeling first. When you sit down in your life, now this is the deadline of the past, my past, the story. It's going to end here. I am going to start a brand new life which is focused towards my desires. Now this time I am going to set up the pace, the direction, nobody else. I get a job or not, I don't care. I have the knowledge or not, I don't care. People accept me or not, I don't care. But this is what I want. That's why Mr. Lee built this health industrial park. He has a, by the way, when he started, I remember he sharing on the stage in China. He said he collected all the old ladies, Chinese ladies, and he told us, she accepted me first. She saw my dream. And this health industrial area, maybe you will get some of the pictures. It was empty and there were small banners. Maybe Mr. Lee by himself, he wrote on the banners, and then this is the health industrial park of this. Crazy. This is not normal, this is crazy. So those people who bought his dream, now they have over $20 million downlines. They don't need to work. They just, every year their ceremony, they are with Mr. Lee and they just make speech. You make speech and you make money. They just, one of our clients, her name I just forget, but she has 21 million of us in her organization. If each sells $1 per month, 21 million US dollars sales in her organization. And imagine the bonus. 1% is quite enough to change their life. So when you start now, it doesn't seem that getting 1,000 people, 100 people you will not achieve it. You think that you won't. But if you see your dream, it will get you there. People will buy you. There are crazy people out there like you and me who want to buy dreams. Only crazy people. But the whole world is full of normal people. That's why now you are here listening this crazy idea. Yes? This crazy idea. Only people who see dreams, they can change. Now list down. You start with the things. What kind of lifestyle do you want to live in? Family lifestyle, financial, etc. If you don't have any picture in your mind, don't worry, make a dash. But you will learn through time in this business how to dream. Yes? One of the advantages we get in this business is we will learn on how to dream. List down. The other one is, after you list down these ones, you can also list down the dream car. Dream car. What's your dream car look like? Number 2, dream vacation. Where is your dream vacation? And how would you like to spend your time there? Who do you want to spend that time with? Number 3, by the way, I wrote all those lists, and at first I thought that I'm going crazy, but now I am living the same things that I wrote many years ago. Like 8 years ago, I wrote those ones because I was crazy. Okay. Now I want you to do me a favor by becoming crazy. Take your time and list down all the things that who wants? You want, nobody else. When you write it, you must be afraid that if somebody sees this one, then they will cajole me or they will, make fun of me. But anyway, if somebody has to laugh at what you have in your heart, then trust me, that is called a dream. But if somebody accepts you, if everybody says, okay, then for example, can you write, for example, I want to have a job. Is it a dream? Yeah, this is normal, common. But we have some other desires in us. Yes? You want to achieve it. You have that one, But you think that it's just childish. We call it childish dream, yes? So try to be a child now. Dream vacation and dream house. Now, in the past 8 years, I have learned how to dream, and believe it or not, I know my dream house in detail. How it looks like, where it is, what it has inside, the size, and how wide it is. Even sometimes I see it on what's this TV station? On, you know, being recorded on Cribs. Yes, Cribs and the first editor. I see it like that. But at first I was blank. Okay, I want to have a swimming pool. That was the only end. What else? I don't know. Let me say 10 rooms. You know, because we grew up in one room, 10 people, 5 people, so we don't know what 10 means. 10 is maybe big, but now I can see it clearly. I have it. And the minute you start to see your desires, you start to believe that you can do it. Always we are running away from our desires, our own desires. Trust me, if you start running towards your dream, then you start to leave. But if you are away from that one, then you will be struggling to make money. Even if you make money, you will not be happy, because your happiness is inside your dream lifestyles. You have them as your own desires. So can you write this one? So action. When you do this one, you are building your consumer growth. Please, when you do, because this is 8 basic building blocks. You are the foundation. The first thing is you need to know where you are going so that you can take people. When you are confident about your dream and you give orientation for your friends and they reject you, then you say, no, I want to take you here, you know, I'm going here. If they can't buy your dream, because why do you need to tell your dreams? Because at first you have nothing to show to people. What do you show them? Your bonus? No. What do you show them? Nothing. But now you need to show them those crazy, in order to get those crazy people. The crazy people are the ones who can see your dreams. Are you going there? Yes, I also want to go to my dreams. So you'll get them. But if you don't show them, then you just show them the plan. Okay, there are also extraordinary crazy people. Even if you don't dream, they will dream for themselves and they will take it. But for us, we need to do that. And trust me, the journey you will enjoy. And the more you do, even the more people reject you, you start to believe that I will get there, and then prove them wrong. You will invite them on the housewarming ceremony. Guess what? They will come. They will come. They won't come to build their houses, their own houses, but they will come to eat in your house. They won't bring their dream cars, but they will come to, you know, to get a lift inside your dream car. So list them down. This one. Can you do that? I'll show you my vision board. I think it's in the background here, if it is here. Testimony, if I have it here. I put it everywhere. Okay, this is my laptop is over there. Later on I'll show you. But it is my Facebook account. Picture is also my dream, because I need to be focused on that one. Now my vision board, when you see it, it is like a health industrial park design. It is like that. It has all these 7 areas, and I started it with my just handwriting. Then I started to build and to build. Now even in my house, I have big pictures. One in the reading room, one in the bedroom. Every time I see my visions, because that's where I'm heading every day. I'm not heading to job. I'm not heading to this office. I am heading. My life is heading to my dream. But meanwhile, I'll go to office in different places. But that's not my destination. So where is your destiny in that place? And you start to influence people. By the way, when you seriously talk to people about your dream, let them sit and then tell them, I have taken this training and I'm going to tell you. They may accept you. They may not. But when they listen, they go home, even if they make fun of you, finally they start to say, okay, she's thinking like that, and what about me? I have nothing. People will compare when you persist. At first, they will laugh at you. truth goes through 3 steps. Truth. If you remember, in 18th century, I think a guy from Europe, he said the earth is round. You know what happened? The Catholics, they were against him and they killed him. Truth. It will face rejection first. Don't expect that when you bring some new idea, people say, wow, that's great. No. When Oliver Wright and Wilbur Wright, the Wright brothers, they are called. The Wright brothers, their father is a priest. And they say, we want to fly on the air. Then their father said, no, you know, the air is only, the sky is only for the angels. No, don't try it. So rejection from their father. Today, I mean, thousands, tens of thousands of people are right now on air. And guess what? An iron is on air. An iron is on air. Not something lighter than the iron. Why? Dream. They just want to fly. And who stopped them? Nobody. So that first, if you have a dream, that is the process of rejection. So people will first laugh at you, that you will be like a fool person. Then they will not stop, they will reject you. The rejection could go so far. Now you're lucky your mom is working, so there's no rejection. Imagine if you love this one and you tell your mom today and she says, no, this is rubbish. How hard it could be. And how hard it was for her. Yes. So the first thing you do today, and you go back home and apologize. Seriously. Apologize. Seriously.
It's true.
You've been given by now. If you just started like 3 years ago, if you accept it now, where will you? Maybe you have this branch, or somewhere else you have bigger than this. It is possible. Okay. So love and rejection, then finally acceptance. For me, when after I did the orientation for 150 people the first month, everybody rejected me. Then I remember I purchased one Hyundai car before the company awarded me with my bonus. So I purchased, and immediately I drove home. Even I don't have the driving license, but I have been driving in my mind. I am crazy. I never took any education, or I never exercised. But I just said that I have to drive because I've been looking for it. And I drove. I know I was stopping and now I'm done. But I drove home to my home, and then my mom was rejecting, my grandma was rejecting, and also my aunt. So I called them, come out here now. They sold the car. They go around it and they say congratulations, wow. Then I asked her, okay, now shall I stop this business and do the job? No, sorry for opposing you all those days. I apologize, they say. So why? Because if you have truth, yes, it is deep in you. You can't stop it. And people cannot stop pulling you back. They will stop it only when you prove it. Now, the earth, is it round or not?
It is round.
It is round, but people have died for saying that it is round. Now, whatever you have said now, it was risky. So you have to have that courage. We're not going to die for our dreams. No. It's just, list of things, just only for ourselves and a couple of people. Okay, vision contribution is for many people. When you take this one, number one, nobody will stop you because it is yours. Number two, you will know the process that people will laugh at you first and then start to reject you. They will say, okay, now don't call me anymore, just the way how you rejected that lady. Even if she's doing it the wrong way, she'll actually begging you to achieve your dream. Then rejection, so that's also painful. But what is more painful? To say that I don't have a dream and live normal life? Is that costly, or to pursue? Which one is more costly? More costly is to live a normal life, a life that you don't deserve. That is more costly. To understand this, I need to dream it. This is what I want. For the first time in your life, you have to decide this is what I want to achieve. Most of us now, we get confused when people told us, okay, dream. What is dream? Okay, better life. Don't make it vague. It must be clear. Your dream car, you should write the color and model. Somebody says, okay, I'll have my dream car is it's not made yet produced. People say like that. That means I don't have a dream. Yes, you can't say that. I want to go somewhere good, and that somewhere is not yet there. So let me go. You can't say that. From the cars out there, which one inspires you? It doesn't have to be number one in the world. It is your desire. Yes. If I want just Toyota Corolla, that is my desire. Okay. It's not yours. It's not somebody else's. Yes? So I have to accept myself. I have to say that I don't need to compare with my. Oh, she wrote what Mercedes, then I have to write something better. Oh, she wrote what Audi, then I have to write. No, just what do I want? Yes. So that is what you are going to write. Even if it's a cheap car, who cares? It is my desire. It is me who wants to drive it, nobody else. Or it's not somebody else's dream. Can you do that? Can you write? Can you please finish it today? Because I think today we wasted enough time. Even if you don't do things, is this important? Absolutely. Because I need to know why am I working? Why am I sleeping? Why am I, having friends? Why? Everything should be directed to our goals, our dreams, my satisfaction, my desire. That is absolutely important. So this is block number 1. You need to list down this, and you need to know that your truth will go through this one. Okay, people will not clap for you. Wow, that's your dream. Okay, you go and get it. No, when you write and share it to your friends. So number 2 is once you write, then number 2 is have dream board for it. Have board. You need to paste it at home, and every day when you go to bed, you have to say that this is my desire. When you pray in your prayers, think of it. This is my request to you. Just like opening a menu and asking your Creator, God, Allah, this and this and this. These are my requests. I know you can't give me. I know you can't, but I have to be ready to think and work for it. It's not me getting it, but you show me the way. I mean, how simple life it will be once you start to do that. I wrote in, I'm thinking now, this one is given, this one is given, this one is given. Okay, this one is remaining. I know you will give it to me, working for it. Yes? Now, the last question I ask is financial and time freedom. When I get there, I will not work anything to get money. Yes? So that's really the best part. In life, we will have 3 parts. Yes, we will have 3 parts. The first part is financial struggle. Struggle to meet expenses and income. Most of the time expenses are up, trying to cut the budget, but it cannot go down, and trying to pull this one up, but it won't. So always it is like this. So struggling, that's why we have credit cards. Yes, because you are always negative, so you take the credit cards again, increase that.